Coronavirus is making the extremely rich, wealthy, and famous celebrities suffer. They're so sad. Hello everyone, this is Mr. Obvious, and today on reclaimthenet.org. So here we are, starving for attention. Coronavirus is revealing the worst side of celebrities. Celebs and social media don't mix in times of crisis. Now, there are a few things in this world that I cannot stand, and celebrities are one of them. Celebrities tend to be narcissistic, sociopathic, absolutely mentally unbalanced people. And I think a crisis like coronavirus reveals this the most. We're going to talk about all the things that celebrities have been doing, attention-seeking during this coronavirus crisis, and generally helping nobody and basically being waste of space. They've got their heads so far up their asses that they can see China. Due to the worldwide coronavirus pandemic and rising deaths, multiple governments have told people to stay home as a preventative measure. This is a new situation for modern society. Although there should be no problem of being confined in our homes for a few days, thanks to the technological wonders that exist to entertain us, it is perhaps the least everyone can do to ensure that we reduce the rate of cases. Not only that, but with the economy slumping, many are finding themselves without jobs. So it's a terrible time, and, being in quarantine is the least anybody could do. But what about celebrities? What happens when you tell celebrities to stay home, to not fly on their private jets? You ever wonder why so many celebrities have gotten coronavirus, like Tom Hanks? It's because these people are rich. They're rich. They have private jets. They fly all over the world. They go to their fancy parties to drink champagne and bang other celebrities. And probably, sniff some stuff up their noses. This is pretty much what life is like for a celebrity. And because of that, their odds of getting coronavirus, getting any sort of virus in a pandemic, is astronomically higher than that of you or me. They got sick because they live rich and famous lifestyles. Now back to the story. Without their handlers and their egos desperate for attention during this tough time, celebrities are spending a lot of time on social media, showing themselves more than anyone asked for, and the results aren't always pretty. So we're going to look at a collection of different posts and videos, a lot of them really cringe, from celebrities. But before we get to that, a quick word from this week's sponsor, the Brave browser. There's been a lot of hooey about this browser, and I gotta tell you, Brave is a new kind of browser. Instead of collecting people's private data, what it does is anonymously monitor analytics, but nothing is stored, nothing identifiable is taken. You can opt into their advertisement system, and in doing so, for your attention, they will give you cryptocurrency, which you can exchange for real money. Click the referral link down below in the description if you want to browse more anonymously, more privately, and enjoy some more security. Now back to the story. So I'm sure most of you have heard of the absolute cringe that was from Gal Gadot and Friends. And I'm not going to go through this too much because you've probably seen it, but we are going to mention it. So Gal Gadot led the way singing John Lennon's Imagine. That features the lyric, "Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed. A hunger. A brotherhood of man." That sounds like communism to me. John Lennon was a commie. And I gotta say, I kind of agree with my other half over here. People always go on about the evils of greed, but without greed, nobody would want to strive for anything. We wouldn't have an economy, we wouldn't have anything. A world without greed is like a world without fear. In a world without fear, you would cross the road without looking both ways. Then you'd get hit by a car. A world without greed would be, well, I could get a job and be a productive member of society, but I don't really care. Society simply couldn't function.
All the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries, yeah.
So you can imagine that most of what they were singing about was, progressive bullshit. Basically singing about, imagine a world where there's no countries and it's, no open borders, basically. Not to mention that this whole coronavirus problem was caused by immigration, by people traveling, by people crossing borders. Maybe this is not the best idea.
It isn't hard to do.
Nothing to kill or die for.
And no religion too.
Imagine all the people
Excuse me while I go throw up. Now, while these famous celebrities were singing their stupid song with their stupid lyrics, like, I literally don't give a crap about any of you. I could care less. In fact, I feel schadenfreude whenever these people suffer. So, while these celebrities were making their stupid video, what were other people doing in this crisis? Here we are on lawenforcementtoday.com. Here you can see the 7-year-old boy, and what is that around him? Supplies. Boy 7 uses his life savings, $600, to provide basic necessities to people in need. Now that's a little hero. So while this little boy was spending, I gotta say, a nice chunk of change, $600 in life savings, to help people being impacted by people in need during this crisis, during coronavirus, these celebrities were making their stupid video. Kavana Bell, 7, spent $600 of his own money, which he had saved from 2 birthdays and 3 Christmases, to make COVID-19 care packs. This young man's gonna go far in life. One of the biggest predictors of success is being able to postpone pleasure now for pleasure later. This has actually been proven in studies.
They could either choose to eat the marshmallow, the one marshmallow right then and there, or they could wait until I came back into the room and have 2 marshmallows. I left them alone in the room for 15 minutes.
So the experiment's very simple. Can the child delay gratification for 15 minutes to get 2 marshmallows instead of them eating the marshmallow right away? Needless to say, many children failed this test. And then they followed up on the study many, many years later while the children were adults, and lo and behold, the children that were able to delay gratification were more successful, richer, wealthier, happier, and healthier. So this little 7-year-old spent all his money to help people in need. With the money, he made 65 care packs and purchased 31 hot meals to serve senior citizens and help local businesses.
What's up, guys? I'm at Target. Thank you for your donations, and look at all the stuff we got.
Imagine no possessions.
Says the rich guy living in his mansion who can't even give a little bit of charity. Meanwhile, the 7-year-old is giving away his entire life savings. The rendition was so bad, tone deaf, and out of touch, it managed to unite people together, if only to oppose it. It says tone fear, but I don't know if that's a typo. Then we've got Ellen DeGeneres. You mean degenerate? No, DeGeneres admitted she was feeling bored while self-quarantine and had been using Instagram to broadcast her calls to famous pals. So here we see a video that she posted to Instagram because, lo and behold, Lord forbid anybody ignore celebrities, Lord forbid they don't have intention on them 24/7 constantly. It just amazes me how narcissistic these people are.
Here I am now, Ellen DeGeneres. And then I'm here. This is a good show. So this is what you do when you're home and you have nothing to do. You work out, you get in the gym, and then you look at this TV show that makes you happy, makes you forget about any kind of fear or anxiety.
Yeah, too bad most people don't own a private gym. We're not all this privileged.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Now, talk about narcissism. She's gonna make this stupid video showing off her private gym and her exercising, and then she's gonna show herself on TV. Like, really? Is that how obsessed you are with yourself? You don't see me making videos about myself. No one would care. I don't matter at all. Just throw me in the river. Now, there's one here by Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I like this post. I'm not gonna talk bad about it. He said, #stay home while puffing a cigar in his private tub. He said, stay at home, that means you 2 spring breakers. Now, I've recently watched a lot of the Terminator movies, and I have no problem with this post. This is basically a PSA, a public service announcement. He's saying, stay at home. He even called out the spring breakers. I just made a video about that the other day. One of the actual good celebrities. Good guy, good tweet. See, this would make me respect celebrities. If more celebrities, would actually be useful than be narcissists. At least the message is on point. So Khloe Kardashian, probably someone who doesn't have 2 brain cells to rub together, posted an Instagram story implying that the deadly pandemic currently sweeping across the world is God's punishment of evil. I'm pretty sure it's God punishing those who unethically eat everything that moves. Yeah, if anyone's being punished Why should it be the rest of the world when this virus started in China because of unethical Chinese cultural practices that include, but are not limited to, eating dangerous exotic meats, which may have many diseases, and eating a lot of food raw? Maybe it came from a lab, who knows? Either way, this is China's fault. Why would we be punished for what China has done? It's not right, it's not fair, and this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Here she circled a page from the Bible and said, "Pay attention, children," and she circled some passage. Something about an epidemic.
You need to shut the fuck up.
After her tirade on social media, she went to a private field to show off some more. Yeah, not everyone has a fancy, nice field. Must be nice. Then there's this moron, who probably doesn't have any brain cells to rub together. Vanessa Hudgens' livestream caused a strong backlash online. Now, you've probably seen this. We're going to look at it, because what she said is so incredibly stupid. It's hard to believe that she ever got this far in life.
Yeah, till July sounds like a bunch of bullshit. I'm sorry. But, like, it's a virus. I get it. Like, I respect it. But at the same time, like, even if...
It's like a virus. Like, I respect it. Like it's a virus. Like, I get it. Like, this is how you know that pretty girls never really have to think for their entire lives. Also, she's not that pretty.
And if everybody gets it, like, yeah, people are gonna die. It's just terrible, but, like, inevitable?
Just shut up.
I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this right now.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
And then there was a guy who cried because he was at home and he was bored. Singer Sam took to Instagram to share photos appearing to cry while quarantined in his $14 million home. Oh, poor baby. You had to stay in your house. You know what I call that? I call that a damn vacation. Yeah. For most people, staying home is a blessing, but for these rich, famous celebrities, it's hell on earth. Oh, everybody cry for Singer Sam. Everybody give your tears. He needs your support right now. His $14 million home is so oppressive. You know, his indoor pool and his jacuzzi and his indoor theater and who knows what else. Oh, poor Sam. You have to stay home. Oh my God. Piers Morgan responded, FFS. I can't take any more of this celebrity attention-seeking bullshit. Get a grip, the lot of you. This is a war, not an Instagram story op. Yeah. Cardi B asks the Pentagon for info about the quarantine so she can put on her expensive outfits and go out. I despise these people. I despise these rich celebrities. They make me sick to my stomach. And I just want everyone to know these people are generally assholes. Narcissistic, self-absorbed. This is what they're doing during the crisis. And there you go. That's the story, folks. And I think it goes without saying, screw these people. They suck. But that's merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about this story? What do you think about celebrities? Am I overreacting here? Am I being too unfair? Should I shed a tear for the poor, oppressed celebrities who are stuck inside their multi-million-dollar mansions made of gold? Be sure to let me know. Now, as always, if you want to support this content, you can join me on Patreon or Subscribestar. If you do join, you will get access to a private Discord server. That's a guaranteed bonus. Message me if you don't get a link. Make sure to hook up your Discord account. Sharing the videos vastly appreciated. We're being suppressed here on YouTube, and, it's really hard to get content out these days because the system hates you. Right. If you're not a famous celebrity, the search algorithms aren't going to favor you. Yeah, I'm just a guy with a microphone who's a little ahead of the curve. If you would like to support the channel, you can donate via Bitcoin or DonorBox. DonorBox works with, all your standard things, including PayPal. All those links are down below in the description. Now, as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for mocking these celebrities with me. It means a lot. Maybe I'll go take a walk. This has been Mr. Obvious. And I'll see you all next time.